Please welcome James Hinchcliffe. How are you, bud? Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was too much fun for work.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you were going to do it because you have a race coming up. So
I figured I would just leave these on because
they look good.
I actually wore them here. This wasn't for the bike ride. This is what I do now: fingerless leather gloves.
Because you never know.
You just never know.
Someone might hand you a wheel.
Like, you know, a random out of the blue motorbike ride is going to happen through the CBC. Yeah, it's fine.
It's your fault, bro.
It's
you
fine.
tweeted at me. You tweeted.
I did. I started it.
You did, saying, get me on a motorcycle. And we did. It's way different. I mean, riding a bike than racing a car, though, isn't it?
You're right. Riding a bike is insane.
Yeah.
Whereas doing what I do is pretty cool.
Yeah, because racing a car, totally normal, right?
I didn't say it was normal. No, it's, in all honesty, man, I mean, I go, you know, very quick, 360, 70 kilometers an hour at certain racetracks, but the thought of being on two wheels absolutely terrifies me.
You did well.
I don't know how you do it.
I did well. It freaks me out. As you get older, how do you manage your fear receptors? Because they change.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I mean, I don't know how old you think I am. I'm not quite
no, but
at that phase yet, I wouldn't have thought. But
you know, how old were you when you started racing?
I started racing go-karts when I was 9.
Right. Can we see something? Do we have something?
Oh, you don't, do you?
But him and driving, young driving.
See that little G1 below my picture? Yeah, you get that when you're 16. That means you can only drive with someone who's got their license in the front seat. But as of tomorrow, that all changes. Providing I pass my test, I'll be pretty happy tomorrow. I'm pretty sure my life starts the day I get my license. 50, is that all? Man.
That's awesome, man.
No, yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was wicked. Where did you find that?
You just got ways, man.
You've got people.
We've got people. We have a really good team.
Yeah.
That are excited.
Yes, I started at a young age.
Yeah.
No, I think fear's maybe part of what drives you to do it. I mean, I think you've got to be a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, or in general, just have a screw loose to want to do this for a living.
We as Canadians, we take great pleasure when our athletes succeed at other sports, especially sports that aren't ours. You know, like auto racing isn't considered a traditional Canadian sport. But Gilles Villeneuve, of course, the thrill from West Hill, Paul Tracy, Tagliani, right? Patrick Carpentier. We've got great racers. Yeah. The wonderful Greg Moore as well, right?
For me, the nicest thing is when you got a little kid that comes up to you and he looks, and then he sees here's Greg Moore's on TV all the time and stuff, and his eyes light up. And to me, that's the coolest thing. Is just the way the kids react when you get an autograph from you and stuff.
It's a big deal, man.
He was talking about me. You don't know that, but in that clip, he was talking. I was the kid looking up at Greg Moore like, you know, and it's so weird now to kind of, in a way, be in that ish position.
Sure you are, man. You're the Canadian who's the hopeful. That's a big deal. Like, Greg Moore's end was so tragic, obviously. Is it true, the rumor that you did laps with Greg's gloves on you?
Yeah, so open wheel racing had a big split for a bunch of years, and there was 2 different series. And Greg was in one, and the other one was the one that actually did the Indy 500. So through Greg's career, his short career, he never got to race at Indianapolis. And one of his mechanics approached me in May this year and said, hey, I got a pair of gloves from Greg, you know, when I was working with him. He never got to go around the speedway. Do you mind giving him a couple laps? Yeah. And so I tucked the gloves into my suit and went out and did my qualifying run, and it put us on the top of the board. So it was
pretty incredible.
It was a pretty cool moment.
There's a picture. I think we have a picture of you and Greg, right? There it is. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's.
Amazing.
What's ironic and kind of funny about that picture is I'm wearing a Paul Tracy shirt, but I promise, Greg was my guy.
He was your guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm sure you hear about it all the time, and to those who don't follow motorsport the way like the big fans do, they equate it with crashes, and they equate it with that sort of danger.
Yeah.
What's the reaction of a driver? I mean, you know drivers who've died on the track. What's the reaction of other drivers?
You know, it's we kind of have to go into it with a bit of a ignorance is bliss sort of mentality. You know, we all accept that there's a risk involved and that there's a danger. In 17 years of racing, the worst injury I've had is separating cartilage between my ribs.
That's all.
That's it. And so, like, racing's one of those sports where you have a big crash, you either walk away completely fine or you might die. You don't get those small injuries. It's go big or go home.
Right. NASCAR fans and open wheel racing fans get into a rumble. Who wins?
NASCAR fans.
NASCAR fans versus open wheel fans at a barbecue pit grilling contest.
NASCAR fans. Kill me, George.
NASCAR fans, open wheel fans at a spelling bee.
We win.
There you go. James Hinchcliffe, everybody. Good to see you, man.
Thanks, man. Really
Thank you.